Hello guys, my name is Galaxy Boy here. We're doing a new how to build for the channel, and I haven't made a video in a while. Well, I did make a video recently, but I just did not send it to YouTube. But you might be noticing that my world is full of white concrete. If you wonder how, I'll tell you on how to do it on Apple and on PC, because I don't know how I don't know how to do it on Xbox because I don't have an Xbox. I don't even know how to do it on like a PlayStation. But I'll tell you how to do it on here. If you go to single player and then create a new world, I think it's options that you press. And then you press a button, then you say customize. So you press options and then customize and then press presets. And I did 100. To do that, just replace from 2 to 100 on super flat world if you're doing it on there. And delete the word grass block and turn it to white _ concrete. And then just press OK, and then you got it. But today we're doing how to build Five Nights at Freddy's. I knew this. I already know this game. I just never did a how to build on it, which is a new idea from I chose. Why do I keep getting terracotta? Maybe it could be called stained clay or hardened clay for black ones. Whatever it's called in your world, just get it. The ones that look like these, but mine are called terracotta. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start gray concrete. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. And we're just gonna do this, guys. And there is a checkerboarded pattern to this. And we just need to skip these corners, guys, because if you don't, then let me just give you an example after I fill in these last checkerboard parts. Let's place black there, white there, black there, white there, and black there, and then do the next one. Then it's gonna look something like this, and we don't want that. And then we're gonna get light gray and just cap it off like this. I'm not trying to make it exactly like Freddy Gaming, which was like a lot of years ago. I don't know how many actually. If you want to, you could just put in normal doors. I like putting them out this way because the front door is not out here, and I don't like it when the front door is out somewhere and it's like this. Also, it can't face this way. It has to face this way. Fetish Gaming just does this when it doesn't work. But there's an even cooler trick I tried. Just go to the if you don't want it to face this way, just go to the right corner of that block and then just place it, and then it will face the way you want. Did I just delete something? It doesn't matter right now. I also learned this from Freddy's Gaming. I almost said sex game. But I learned how you could sit inside of stairs. ones. It was his How to Build Five Nights at Candy's Part 1. That's where I first learned this. I watched the Five Nights at Candy's one before his Five Nights at Freddy's ones. It's really cool that you can sit in chairs, guys. I mean stairs, not chairs. These are not chairs, they're stairs. But you could actually sit inside them, which is really cool, guys. Unlike FedEx Gaming's how to builds for these, there's still going to be parts. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. And we're going to go the same farness as this other hole. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to connect it to the end, guys. Again, guys. I normally make the I did his how to builds before, but the most recent one for Five Nights at Freddy's 1 I did. I decided to make the ceiling higher than all the others because it would make more sense and it would look cooler. We actually need to do that pattern twice. And fill that in, guys. So there's black there, white. Do this work, but I think white concrete's easier to use as the whole entire floor of the whole world. Just because that you don't have to put the white in. Guys, it's getting late. Let me turn it back to daytime. Let me go out. So we're gonna go 1, then skip 2, and go out 2 more. So this one we just went up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna do the same again. Off again. And fill in the checkerboard pattern all the way to there again. And it's gonna be even. What I mean is that it's gonna be, we're gonna go out, not including the wall this time, but it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. In total it's 23, but we're gonna go out 22, not including this wall. And we're gonna add to our Foxy's Pirate Go. This part also. And we're gonna, if you remember, if you want, you can make the ceilings higher. And there's this room completely done for checkerboarding and stuff like that.
We forgot to put the props in this room.
All there really is like TVs, and that's really that all. If my comments are turned on, please tell me in the comments how to hide, how to make it so you could actually like go through paintings, because I don't know how to go through paintings, and if the comments are on, just tell me how, if you can. I want the Pinocchio one. There you go. I'm okay with that one there. And then we can put that one there. And guess what, guys? We earned the entries. I'm gonna use bird sign. If you don't have that, just use a regular sign. When I remember Freddy's gaming playing in the past for Freddy's, there's no armor scans. And we're gonna write the name here. If you don't want to do this, that's alright. This time I'm not gonna do what I did a while last time, which I did as make the roof on fire, make the kitchen on fire. I'm not doing that this time because it's a horrible noise. It's called Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, but I don't want to say it's a bear working at a pizzeria, because that's kind of weird, guys. And right here, I think it's this one. Don't get angry at me if it's the wrong side, but I think this is the side with that Easter egg of the note changing when the animatronics get near the door. Don't be mad at me if it's the wrong side. I'm just thinking it's that side. And the last thing we're going to do in this room is put a painting here. Wait, this is the one I wanted. If you ever watch my channel, mostly I try to get this painting. To me, that looks like a person just falling down this cliff. I don't actually know what this is. I think it's like vegetables. Anyway, this is the painting where Golden Freddy spawns in. Golden Freddy. Next, we're gonna get any block, and we're gonna find the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Let's put it over 1. I'm gonna break these parts. I put it over here because I wanted that to be the black part. And is the front door black? Okay, it is black, but I just don't want to get annoyed by the annoying parents again. This one's acting better than any of my old ones. Supply room is what I'm gonna call it. And this room's gonna be a 5x5 like spacing, I guess. And we're gonna go 3. We're gonna go. Hey! When I say 5x5, I mean only 5x5 on the inside. And just so you know, I think it was yesterday, but I don't know if it was yesterday. But the annoying daddy, he did something different, and I don't really like it that much. It's the beard thing. He shaved it off. I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday, annoying daddy? Okay.
And it looks awesome.
I don't like it still. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, it's 5 by 5 on the inside. We're gonna go out 3 again. And we're gonna go out 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay guys, we finished this wall part and the floor. And we're gonna just do the roof at the end. When I say at the end, I mean the end of part 1, not the end of the whole series. That's gonna be the mob guy. And we're gonna get a cauldron and a water bucket. That's gonna be the bucket. I think it's full of water. I wish you could actually place down the water bucket instead of having to put it in a cauldron. I wish you could do it like place or spit or pour. And it's just gonna
Right, I'll be right there.
be quiet. And there's gonna be one more on the other side, guys. And we're just gonna do that, guys. And one thing I like to do is put the word dining room above here. Since this is for the night guard, I'm gonna put the words night guard only right here. Night guard only. And you're allowed, and people that visit are allowed in this
I'll be
room.
right there. Sorry.
Just go so there's no more distractions, okay? You also might be noticing that my face cam's gone. Because when I try to record the screen also, it just gets rid of my face cam now. And this is going to be Freddy's Pizzeria again. I think my face cam is working. I think it's not working. I don't know, actually. If it is, I'm just going to check an iMovie. I'll just check an iMovie to see if it's working. because this is just for recording and iMovie's for putting it in there. And there's one thing I like to do sometimes is make this one. And you could actually put like animatronics in there. I usually put my own animatronic in there, Fredbear. I called it Space with Fredbear, but I'm just gonna call it Fredbear's
Date Diner.
which is when people have a date and they just sit down and eat food and have dates. I'll worry about the rain after I get my stuff done. Weather here. Game will do fire tick falls. I forgot to do that. And let's get rid of this. Now we can sit in this chair. And now we can sit in this chair. And I'm just going to put the sign dining room here also. I'm going to call this the supply hall. And I'm going to call this the news hall. Supply hall and news hall. Missing child. If you see him, call the police. There's the supply room, and now we need to call this the supply hall. And we need our exit signs, guys. One of my favorite things to do, guys, is make the stage 3 blocks big. And we're just going to do one more for the main stage. Now we're gonna make our main 4 animatronics. And there's our Foxy, completely done. And now we're gonna get our purple wool. And let me go up 2 with 4 for on this side and this side. And now all we need to do left is put in our doors for our other rooms. Sorry, out. Sorry, out of order. Okay guys, I finally finished that part. It took me longer than it should have been. But for the floor for our next room, the floor for our kitchen is going to be that. Golden Freddy's kitchen. We're just gonna put a bathroom door right here. Because it's harder. Because if I put it over there, then it would be behind the seat. So there's an easy way to get around all of these rooms. All of those tables. You don't live here. No. Characters. There's a cool thing where you're in spectator mode. There's a cool thing when you're in spectator mode when there's a mob or something like that nearby, and you press X on it when there's a mob or something like that nearby. This is I don't even know how to do it on computers like Apple and PC. But on Apple or PC, I think it's on Apple mostly. But if I did it on Apple and I was in spectator and I pressed X, it might be something else too. But when you do it, you actually spectate the mouse. Well, the cow, I meant. And it's looking around. And if you go into creative, you end up inside its body, but you're looking out of it. And that's what I wanted to show you guys. And that's all for part 1, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell, leave a like, and share. Bye, guys.